That's a good question. Cloud accounting is actually a way that a business can operate their internal accounts through their web browser or through the internet. Rather than having the software on their desktop, they can tap into to a login to their own account and have their accounting software in the cloud. This brings with it a whole heap of advantages. A lot of people are fearful of the change towards cloud accounting, security and otherwise, but I tell people, look, think back to when there was the release of the fax machine. Think back to when we were all very cautious about internet banking and very cautious about email security. Now all of those things are second place. In fact, the fax machine is a thing of the past, and that's only happened probably over the last 20-25 years. That's right. The business will have their accounting software in the cloud. So no more updates of software annually, such as your MYOB, just to get your tax tables. This isn't going to happen anymore. What the business will basically do is they will subscribe on a monthly basis, either via themselves or via their accountant, and the software will basically, as updated, will appear on the web. So every time an update to the software happens, you have the current version. No more issues with updating payroll tax tables. Payroll, part of most products, will automatically be updated as it goes through. This is an important thing for businesses in Australia at the moment. With the upcoming tax rate changes, there's going to be a new version there. So what better time to go to the cloud than now? Security is a funny thing because a lot of small businesses get really worked up about security. Most of those small businesses that are getting worked up about security probably have very poor security at the moment. Most businesses don't, even if they have a server, it's very poor security in terms of backups. Many small businesses don't have a server, so they have one computer. That computer could possibly have security breaches. The backups are normally kept on a thumb drive or something similar. A lot of times not even taken home. So the security on that system is a lot less than a system with cloud accounting. Cloud accounting providers have bank level security. These are things such as rooms aren't even allowed to have windows in them. This is top-notch stuff. These files are all encrypted. The files have dedicated sites, multiple servers mirroring on 2 different locations. We're talking about high-level security here, so I think the security issues are a little bit of a panic style thing, and something that once the client understands what the security level is, they'll be a lot more comfortable with it. I think the change is going to occur probably over the next 2 years. A lot of providers out there, all of the big players, people like MYOB have invested $75 million of a war chest of funds into getting their cloud platform off the ground. The release has been delayed a little. I think MYOB really want to get their product right because they're being kicked around the park a little bit by a newer player on the market, Xero, X-E-R-O. Now Xero have come to the market with their cloud accounting product. They've also acquired a company called PayCycle to bring payroll into their offering. They're doing some really good things. People such as Banklink, which has been a favourite of the accounting industry, Banklink are readying their platform, keeping a close eye on both Xero and MYOB. And QuickBooks have their QuickBooks Online product, but I think they're going to even extend past that into the future to keep pace with MYOB. Interesting thing about MYOB, 2 of the co-founders of MYOB, Craig Winkler and Brad Schofer, are now both involved with Xero. Interesting that the co-founders of MYOB have recognised that cloud is the way of the future. I think in the next 2 years, small businesses are going to really have to think about planning this stuff. The sooner they do it, the better. I would expect over the next 2 years to most small businesses have had a tap on their door by one of these providers saying, hey, come with us. We've got the latest and greatest. Now, if a small business doesn't plan for that, then it's going to cause a lot of confusion. It's going to be at a time when they've got 101 other things going on, and then they need to make the move. So theory is get in now, get planning, find out which cloud solution is going to be right for you, and start to make the move. That's where we can help. Well, at Direction, what we're doing is we're trying to get some information out there to small business through videos, through training programs. Particularly, what we're doing at the moment is a number of boardroom briefings and seminars on cloud accounting. Now, if you want to find out more about those, go to direction.com.au. On the website, there's some links to our boardroom briefings and certainly some information in regards to our upcoming seminars in regards to cloud accounting. We think it's going to be a very important thing for small business, and we've always been there behind small business, helping them through the tough times. Everybody's having a tough time now, but once cloud accounting's thrown into the mix, it's just going to be another thing to add some more confusion. So find out about it now.